running the Omen. I mean, on the defense side, B long has changed drastically. They're hitting really quickly. This is all a fake.
Absolutely, the Cove over the top, along with the flash. There's full rotations, 3 players of Sentinels fully anchored. They're going to be hearing it, yeah. Footsteps, rumbling now, straight down B long and trying to take themselves onto the side dash. Towards the side, zekken, he is safe, and he lands 2 of the shots, bringing down Stella. There's an opening. A few more.
Bad smoke.
Yeah, smoke just slightly off there. Players not able to get themselves into the B site. Big collection of players now. 40 seconds left. Plenty of time to pivot.
And Cryo didn't die on that fake, right? He committed so deep into the Cove and yet still survived, which actually allows 100 Thieves to be able to rotate back over towards him.
30
I don't think Cryo
left.
has the best information in the world here. But with Marved the only player that's hard anchoring the site, calling for reinforcements as TenZ meets him. Sentinels do not have a ton of players here to stop this hit.
Yeah, they don't. They're going to have to put this one up for now. No, just spam straight through it. The high tide. Bringing out one of the players. Bang. The plant. Their advantage not there for them. 100 Thieves going to have to take some risks. Want to try and win out this pistol round. Fully grouped up. No chances really being taken here by Sentinels, making sure they've got all their players now starting to move up onto the side. And here's the attempt here. Into mid, potential abound. Kills traded up, damage and shots landed. Players are weak, but it's all cleaned up.
Made that push out into A main. They started rotating people to B, thinking that, okay, there's nobody in A main at all. It can't really be an A hit. But you see the positioning of 100 Thieves right now. They've got Cryo so incredibly deep off the back of this mid, being left wide open. Someone needs to be watching water if you don't have Killjoy utility there.
You've got to be aware of it. If you are Sentinels, gaps in your defensive protocol. Water is being watched for, just in sewers here. Zekken. Dash now popped. And there it is, yeah. TenZ, a watchful eye kept. They realized that that was a weakness. Cryo going down, it hands over a rifle on top of it. Sentinels looking primed and ready here, potentially to do more than just damage, maybe even win the round out. Spamming down the Cove, damage.
30 seconds left.
Undone to Asuna, he's walked himself into this 4 positions. Plaid denied. It's all going to pot, really, isn't it? Sentinels making the most. The dash to disengage here, it's disjointed play. Knife still in the back pocket, but time is just running too damn low here with 12 seconds remaining. 100 Thieves, they need to get a move on.
Left.
Here in the reload, spam onto it. There it is, shot darts, a lineups abound. And no more time at all. It's a bonus.
Adjustments here. Zekken looking to move his way forwards. There's Killjoy utility for information now in mid. So pANcada playing A instead of B, swapped with the operator player. And this is so insanely
What?
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, just sticking the TP.
Just a read that they weren't really expecting anybody from Sentinels to be playing that in that area, but I'm sure you can hear that teleport from a while away. Definitely something pre-cooked, but overcooked.
Yeah, bang cleaned up.
And Cryo's in the same position again.
Yeah, definite game plan here from 100 Thieves to try and work your way and exploit into mid. That's why you're seeing Sen. They made the adjustments with their Killjoy setup. You pointed that out just at the beginning of this round, Josh.
But also Cryo's used one of his cloud bursts, I believe, to try and dodge that Killjoy utility. Probably used it to get a timing past the turret, though we weren't watching his POV.
Grouped up though. Turret's broken. Big ults online if they wanted to try and make the most of it. Updraft onto the box, a high guard angle.
Any chance of seeing Marved's haircut?
Hunts him for the head. Marved though is safely tucked. Reckoning though is going to clear its way. You can see it. Golden trails over the top into his face. Marved brought down, running him down into the back of the site. That's the spike planted. Get themselves into the post-plant position. Asuna close to the corner, spraying it down. He's on Cryo watching his back. Hot flash play round to the side. The flash did connect. Then still alive and kicking, and distractions abound, isn't it? Cryo wasn't aware of that repush. Here's the lockdown. Has to be broken and needs to be a push onto this one because it's putting that time pressure now onto Sentinels. Sacy's still taking a fight, but TenZ is going to back away from this into the 1v1. Knife broken. Time starting to tick away, starting to run short. Tap onto the spike to force it. Jump spot from Derrek. He knows he's not on it, knows he's not sticking it. He's playing it perfectly. It's impeccable. The patience is there. TenZ forced to take the fight close. Barely getting that first one on the cards here. Money's not too good, but Cryo does have the Bladestorm, leading it in with a Trailblazer. A lot of space to be gained. There's a drone. Don't body block me. Get me out of there. Here's a Hunter's Fury. You're really expecting this from this particular angle. What a prediction. Sacy, it was accidental for the first, catching onto Bang, but it lit him up.
I've got your trail.
No time wasted. See if they can set their sights towards that. Maybe a bit of a rotation now into A.
Here.
But it made it so obvious. Sentinels have been able to fully rotate almost. 4 players now just waiting behind. Plan. We're hearing this now. Playing for that full retake.
Look how aggressive Asuna is in these kind of situations. It's part of what makes 100 Thieves dangerous in these spots. It's not necessarily Cryo pushing forwards.
Everyone scatters as soon as they're into the post plant here.
This was
Thieves.
the same thing that 100 Thieves have done on multiple of their post plants. Create pressure forwards, make it feel like they're playing on site, and then go back and clear any flanks.
Diffuse, Sacy. Is there anything to stop this? Hello, half, all the way. No damage done. You can't be getting away with that.
So Cryo's never really getting a moment to go for that push.
Well, 30 seconds remaining. Everybody running right through alley once more. Grouped up, 2 players. Familiar sights here. pANcada and Sacy. Both of them grouped up. It's a cove towards the middle of the site. Cryo dashing forwards to cut up some of the potential angles, and the site is going to get cleared out. So, a plant.
First time, really, that we're seeing Sentinels fully retake on the B site. More so flood defending in general over here.
High tide in their face makes it difficult. Get past any of this one. Waiting for the players as well to get into position.
Last time,
divide.
Marved was the savior over in back halls.
Yeah, flash. Forwards, knife as well to push them even further back there. Bit of suppression onto 100 Thieves. Can't use the util. There's damage done. There's a kill found as well. Cryo, slight jiggle. Wide swing as well. Coordinated, grouped up with the rest of them. The crossfire setup is perfect. Nobody can really even get going and get moving. Marved! 4 kills time though. It's ticking, he'd have to stick it. And he doesn't know where the last player is.
This ultimate too.
Yeah, reckoning to try and push themselves onto the side, but look at Sen. 4 players grouped up and they look like they want to try and delay and flood in, maybe, potentially. Stuns. TenZ, the movement. He's out of there. Safety for it. Marved, he wants to try and take the fight anyway. Towards the back, spam into it. Right into the smokes. There's the Pearl we know and love.
Yeah, the spam has been successful so far for Sen defending on this side.
Oh, what is Bang cooking? The smoke dissipates. There's a pop flash play round 2. Right through it. Sacy able to trade this one. Still taking the duels. Force a back damage. It's done to pANcada. Stella is left alone. It's a 1v2.
And the spike is so deep.
Yeah, it's in the complete back of the site. It's lucky nobody was watching for it. Tap on. Just to see if you can bait out one of the players. Force a 1v1 to maybe equalize out this player disadvantage, but so much to do here for the IGL of 100 Thieves. No time to do it. There's 12 seconds. Running wide. No support from util. Smoke propped up to cross Cascade as well.
Good awareness. Yeah. I mean, he realizes that that's danger instantly.
Trying to play another angle though, towards the back of halls. That was a flash over the top by TenZ to try and set him up, but it was a bit disjointed. It wasn't quite synced up well enough. Seconds like, oh my god. Let me get out of there. Full retake going to be played here with a lockdown. That's going to clear a path for 100 Thieves now to get this plant down.
Sacy's ult should be excellent at getting rid of Cryo.
Right into the back of walls. Flash round to it. Damage, and it's all set up. It's done. It's boundless. Shorty up close. Still, kills found. That's Bang into mid. He'll be backing away, but he has to be that extra level. Extra element here. Very passive play. Cosmic Divide in their face, pushing forward. Onto it. The new changes. Marved. He's making the most of it.
He knows that Bang was over towards B-Link.
Yeah.
Bang was so far away.
That's it. He knows Bang has to just run it.
I've got your
With the operator, but oh yeah, seeking to disrespect it. That's Cryo up drive with the knives. He's favoured there. Dash round to it. Stunned up. Flex an easy one onto TenZ, but Marv's still there, anchoring towards the back of the site. Smoke's there. Look at the crosshair placement. It's immaculate. Marved has been frying. He's equalized it into a 3 versus 3 now. Back in the side, compromise. Smoke fades, almost resetting the aim in time, but eventually
the smoke down. The flash missed pANcada.
Yeah, with the dart over it, everybody's distracted. It's chaos. And we'll go down though, forced into the post plan here to reposition into flowers. It's a wraparound by Asuna. There's a lockdown in play. It puts down that time pressure. You're gonna have both of you playing off the side here. pANcada seems aware of it. Swarm taken out here, sticking onto the fuse. There's a kill right through the box. Sacy sticking it halfway all the way, swinging it.
Up towards nearly 60%. That team's normally only down at like 45.
Here we go. Deep engagement towards the back of the site with the dash. Nobody willing to meet. No, that's messy. TenZ trying to go for a bit of a pot flash play, maybe just setting up with the left click. They've got access to the side.
Yeah,
TenZ,
look at this flank.
Yeah, 13 health, just trying to wrap around here towards it. The right click's not doing the job here.
They've won the crucial fight because now they can flip the map. I mean, if the 100 Thieves players had been able to hold on to Secret, this flank would have done so much.
What
Nevertheless,
shot. Cryo definitely making the most of this. Paranoia is good. Rips his way through. 2 players blinded up. Now the side's going to be gained. Pushing forward still. Dog collecting, stunned up. Setting him up. Sacy. 9 health. Spike in the middle of nowhere. Time not on his side. 100 Thieves.
30 seconds left.
Quick reactions off the rip here. It's looking like the pistol round should be theirs. Every angle is watched for. Smoke fades. Sacy.
Not ready yet.
what
That's rapid.
Unbelievable crosshair placement, but surely he can't still do this.
12 seconds. Doesn't know where the last player is. Dart to clear through. One of the angles there. 10 seconds remaining. Plant. It's a guessing game. Tag onto it. Hunting for the kill. He has to go for it now. No more time. Running it down. Not enough. It's bang. Good to try and clear it away in case there isn't any nanoswarms. But look at how defensive that util's placed. Towards the back of the site there. Dash forwards with the drone. Nanoswarm's being popped, making sure that Stella has a bit of safety here. But here's the Hunter's Fury, and it's forced him out wide. Beautiful swing. Coordination's there for Sentinels. Damage being done.
And great exec.
Yeah. And pushing even deeper, further forward here. Paranoia is good to try and force one of these fights. Near-sighted, yet still lands it. Rifle singing. Let's run and gun with the Spectre. And the chance to convert this bonus. Cryo still doing good work. Heal's still online now, and they can pick up a couple of upgrades. It's a 3 versus 3. Rifles in their hands.
And no post-plant utility. It's not planted for Zekken either.
Right here.
There is a chance here for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, but time is ticking. Zekken, a wider face!
During the regular season. And here we see a big clash over towards A. Both teams fighting.
That flash is brilliant! It's a full connection. And Asuna with the rifle. He's just dropped 3 of them. Spike in the middle of nowhere. 2 players left standing here. It's counter spam online here for TenZ. So Derrek is collected. High Tide now going to be fading as smoke. Dropped down. Banger's actually covered up the spike here. Could be reclaimed, but
Just spamming it.
yeah, just making sure that they can clear the way out. No chance in hell for pANcada to try and reclaim it. He's realized that the round is lost just off of that.
Yeah, they're actually looking to flash into their own smoke there to try and confirm info of whether the spike was around. They just allow it to fade. And pANcada, as you said, in a pretty unwinnable spot. Asuna has been so quiet in this.
Trying to play this one. Deep flash that was sent forwards. Pull to punish. That was the call. Here's the no command. Pulsing out now. Have to respect this and give up this space, but look at this flank attempt again by 100 Thieves. They got the Seekers to lead the way. They're going to be taking up art control. They know this one's clear.
But they gave up on the long flank that they did on the pistol, opting instead to push along with the Seekers. And this plant position for Sen.
Yeah.
Very different to what 100 Thieves were going for, if they ever got the plant down on A.
But there's a real chance here that the players at the back of the site can get squeezed here. Main has been smoked off. It's Cryo. Wants to take the 5-pop flash play. Tends to set this one up, but top of the box, Marved. Overstaying is welcome. Flash to set it up into the back. Cryo doesn't feel comfortable enough to swing and try and take the fight. But here's the defuse. Time to be stuck. Spotting the player out, fully blinded. Set up for it still. Damage is done, but the kills are claimed.
Someone trying to catch it in mid.
There's a clash. Paranoia is beautiful. I mean, a bit unaware from Sen, if I do say so. I mean, I think Sacy was just running up with the drone in his hands, but
yeah, anytime 100 Thieves are fighting for an area, if they catch Sentinels players, they're winning. The only way that Sentinels are coming out unscathed is if they are literally not there.
The reaction, the triple push through into art. It's the Omen ult, has to cancel it. He's going to get punished there. Pushed by Zekken to the back of the site. In fact, a lot of space given up. Spike's going to be planted. Smokes are starting to fade any moment now. There's one right through the back. Not sure for collateral or what, but Zekken's got the knives and he is hungry for even more. Stella, Derrek trying to make the most once more. Sacy in the middle. It is pure carnage. The lockdown, have to respect it though. Back away. It's brought him that timing. Stella should at least be able to get half. No, not even like. Exactly right. It's halted that momentum. So I mean, onto the corner. There's a shock darts. Breaking one of the nano swarms, but Cryo's there with the operator in his hands. Set up for it. It's 2 kills found. He's looking for the 3rd, and will he find it? Dash is there, of course he will. Consistency. Can't hit the quick scope, but maybe he's just done enough.
Strike down B.
He's lifted up to Zekken. That's the last player left alive. Cosmic Divide cutting his way across here. He's got a minute left in the round. Doesn't have to rush into things. It just feels impossible. Cryo. He's done the most, hasn't he? And more.
He really has. And you think back to that opening kill. He swung so wide.
It's very good information. Zekken was just trying to creep and crawl onto the side, but the flash tagging him.
Yeah. It just tells 100 Thieves that they can commit all 3 players here.
Yep. Plant. Sticking it. No. Backing away. It's paranoia in his face. How do you isolate these fights? 100 Thieves. Man, it's safe and sound, aren't they? Asuna now holding for the flash, waiting for the tap here. There it is. Maybe a swing in the face. Not quite. Smoke's going to be fading. And he's second now, and yeah.
The fight be long as 100 Thieves. Most of their forces over towards A. Look at Stella just tucked in this corner.
Tucked into the corner. Zekken so damn aware. Stella dealt with towards the back of the side. There was nothing else to link that one up, so an easy collection of the kill. Bang bringing him down. Smokes in the face, though, makes it hard to get value with the operator.
Marv gets the hero rifle, drops the bulldog, but no one can retrieve it.
He's alone here.
You should run.
It's a hero position. Lockdown in play. Pull. Where's that one going? He's half onto the fuse. He's not facing this one at all. Sticking it all the way to Cove is late. Cryo's found 2, but it's half on it already. Enough time. Oh, no way! Spam down. Lockdown. Clearing it through. That's a detainment. On to Sacy.
He has recon back in 3.
Shotgun still online, doesn't know if somebody's sticking it now as well. Doesn't really have the same cue. Where's the damage being done here? Half onto the fuse. It's panic being set into them, but it's a
That Seeker's enabled for Asuna, but he's on the other side of the map. It's miles away.
Yeah, we're essentially looking at the exact same attack side protocol anyway. This time, though, the Hunter's Fury is thrown into the mix. Shots are landing, TP's to disengage. There was damage done to Bang, but he's out of there. And there's that fast flank again. We know 100 Thieves have been liking towards it.
It has worked for them in the past, but normally they've committed 3 players to it. This time, only 2.
Using the Seekers to make sure that all those corners are safe. Give some peace of mind. Cryo still here as well, watching for a lot of those angles.
Cryo needs to pop knives and go for this one, though. I don't think the op is going to do the work.
What? So aggressive! With no one to trade! There's the collapse! What?
It's him. And just pure confidence that he was going to break the crosshair placement of whoever was in backside and get the kill on them. Okay, so Blade Storm available.
Exact same play from Sen again. It's the pull and the flash and a dart to punish. And the attempt at grabbing the orbs. 100 Thieves, they have been going for it consistently. Updraft. It'll be offered an opportunity in a chance. Second, he's so aggressive. The dash forwards once more.
But this hold looks weaker for 100 Thieves. Stella isn't here. Cryo isn't here. They can't reactively pop this lockdown.
Oh, the corner! Spam! Yeah, it's Asuna. He's in dugout. Nobody cleared him out. Here's the dog now. Trailblazer. Is there a stun set up? Damage. Spamming with the angles. Plant still going to go down. An extension forward, but there we go. Smoke phase and Cryo with that consistency. Running forwards. Blade Storm. Zekken. What more can you do? A smoke to reposition. Spots the head. Can't land the shots. And the flash will just narrowly avoided. High tide. Ripping through. Cove on top of it. It's pure pandemonium. Nana swarms to try and prevent this one, but Asuna, he's looking to try and get half, spam down into the cove. It's wide open, running out of bullets. It's brought to the 1 versus 1, but brought down.
And this time, Derrek also has the Reckoning to be able to apply pressure.
There's the dash forwards. Cryo still gets 1, but he's traded. Second alive in the mix, in the fight. Pushing forward. That spike! That is the spike! Turns out it in his back pocket. He's dropped it wide out into the open. Is this really going to be salvaged? A lockdown. It's defensive in terms of the position that's being played. There's a stun. It's a good connection. Flash. pANcada. Playing within the limits of the lockdown here. He's looking for an easy kill, hoping that somebody opened himself up into the sideline, but the spike was retrieved. Zekken backing away now with the plant. They're still positioning towards main, towards art. Fully grouped up for 100 Thieves. Now the Omen. Ultimate being used here. Bang sticks it. That's a clearance.
They've taken enough time now that pANcada's got a nanoswarm on the spike.
Zekken's close here. Needs to get a kill. Needs to get 1. Brought down. The reactions from Bang are there. It's a 2v4. It's up to a miracle for Sen to try and deliver it. The finishing blow of this map, it just looks so damn unlikely. Sacy, the pressure is on. And it was the much weaker side from what we've seen. There's spam. Again onto the angle, again onto the corner. Cryo can't even dash in to help his team engage.
The spam from TenZ has been immaculate over by Flower. It's like he's just spent hours in server time practicing exactly where to shoot, because he's gotten so many kills through the smokes there. Contact play, though, is a really nice and very different idea.
And why not? 4v5. Got to take some risks towards it, but Sen going to be aware. The knife is good. Gives them information. They know that Bang now is pushed up deep. Smoke cropped up. That is a crazy angle to face. Peace of mind at the back of TenZ head, I think, from the dart at the back, but it didn't clear Bang. And here's the high tide now. Util being dumped forwards. Taro watching for the deeper push. Paranoia there as well. Deep into the corner. The bullet's not landing. Sailing. It's a haircut applied for Marv.
30 seconds left.
The plant now.
Spike planted.
Round getting into the post plant here. Where's the positioning? Fake with the TP.
It was too passive during regulation from 100 Thieves in the post plant, so I like that Bang's a lot further forwards. Someone needs to be ready to support him, though.
Is that extra level? Smoke forwards here. Dart. Deep inside the smoke. There's a timing to be taken, and Sacy doesn't win the shot. Where did that dart even land?
Right on the edge of the smoke.
That is ridiculous. Quite unfortunate, because Bang's still holding his ground, and the crossfire has made all the damn difference. Marved picking up the operator, taking matters into his own hands, but he's got so much to deal with.
Incredible with the operator. Can he finish things?
Yeah, this will be it. A moment to look for! Two claimed with just one bullet. Make it three. He's hunting for the finisher. An ace in the cards, stolen away by Stella, but I think he'll be happy for it. It's all up to pANcada. And this will seal it. Map number 1. From the absolute bloody brink, they've wrangled back control. Spike in the middle of nowhere, pANcada. It's impossible. Paranoia, the wide face behind the pillar, he plays it just to try and at least isolate his life, isn't it?
Blazer or flashes.
See the new chamber buffs as well. He can play a bit of a wider angle. TP tucked behind into screens. Nade.
Does that clear it?
And down, it does not. Yeah, it's very tucked to the corner. Set it up with it. Why not? Grab 2 for your troubles.
What a mess.
Yep. Just raw spam coming out from the ghost there. No reload inside, but Marved, he's known to make plays like that. And here's the flank attempt again. Straight out of the playbook of Pearl. That's what it feels like. And pANcada just uncomfortable. Not
so
knowing which way to watch. Yeah. Party's over. It has to be the face from TenZ. And it has to be the clutch. Pull out the performance here. It's a double face up still. Left up to TenZ. Hits the shot. Disengages. Dash back on line 3 in the round. There's a grouped up here, but when he gets into close quarters and with the sheriffs in hand, you never know. You really never know. Nade dropped. What in the Lord's name is that? Oh my! I mean, series of fortunate events here for Sen. It's a 2-player advantage, and now complete heaven control is there. 30 seconds. Decisions need to be made.
They could pivot, but instead it looks like they're committing to A.
Onto the site and still anchoring towards the back. Into the corner here, it's Asuna. He's weak though. Weak and can't quite land it. So much damage being done.
And Stella decided to try and push through, seeing if he could use the distraction, but he only had a judge. Now it's all left down to Bang. Look at the weaponry on the other side of things here.
Yeah, it's exchange hands.
I was talking about the economy starting to bloom for 100 Thieves. This is all the way down in the dust already.
Bang feeling like he has to play into it. Players are weak. There's chances.
Too stupid.
But it's got to be perfection. There's the first hurdle. Star. Online as a pull towards the back. Bit of a prediction. Oh, damage is certainly being done. Player's weak enough. Yeah, but time is running short now. Spike's starting to tick. Further in phase here, but that nade, I don't know.
Looking to try and squeeze anybody.
Yeah.
But there's no one home.
They're starting connected. You would have seen it.
Blinded.
That squeeze going online. Good flash. Even better jump spot. Derrek, no. Goddamn. He's not safe there.
That's no baiting.
But baiting, yeah. And maybe can get a bit of a payout for it. Wow. There's 2 for it. High ground angle. You don't expect that. TenZ updrafting in the midst of all the chaos, in the midst of all the gunfights.
And leaves pANcada in a great spot to be able to collect anybody who's trying to come back through heaven. The wall up for the moment, obscuring vision. Stella ready for anyone to try and swing through, but pANcada, again, plays slowly.
Yeah, there's no swing attempt. Uh-oh. 5 bullets left. Unfortunate time with a snake bite. pANcada gets out of there. The reposition is very good. Still lots of time, and damage has been done. Bang still wants to go for it. Dropping down now. Just seeing the elbow, trying to force one of the fights out, but he does not know where this other player is. Still lands the headshot. Star laid down.
There's not quite there, but they always have the option of pivoting.
Asuna has a showstopper though. Well, on the other side is Zekken. Lets the rocket rip, moving forwards. Across his bang, holding close to the pillar position. And now you're finally seeing it. A return with a rocket and a return with a kill. Takes down the opposition. The counterpart of Raze.
Look at the Viper's pit here on B. It covers everywhere, every part of the plant area. So even though Sen have the player advantage, this is going to be very tough to get the plant down.
Causes some difficulties. How do you clear out the pit now, despite that squeeze? I mean,
just a little fake
are they going to wait for
30
Marved
left.
to look all the way through here? He's worked himself into A heaven.
I mean, they can't possibly, surely.
There's 20 seconds roughly left, man, and he's going for the backstab here, but they're going to have to coordinate something to try and play this one forward. Snakebite to try and deny Stella with the counter spam. He's still up and still alive. That means the pit is still in play. And here's Marv finally. The extra element I was talking about, the extra level to it, the backstab is there. Plan online, denied once more, and Stella still dodging around.
The trademark here is absolutely imperative as well. It controls, or at least gives information at the top of vents. And now as it's broken, Cryo realizes that he's going to get pinched. He's got to make something.
Pushes forwards, catches the lurk. Seeker still at his back, but look at 100 Thieves flooding and surrounding them. They've given them access to the heaven. And he put the question in their hands. Well,
30 seconds
such a white
left.
face by Marv, not favored. The reactions are just too damn clean right now. Cryo, a jiggle with the movement, trying to bait out a shot. It's TenZ, his adversary. Brings him down with the op head-to-head here, but they still need a way to get into the site. It's not looking likely. 13 seconds left. Smoke to cover the cross.
Left.
Angle still held. Up onto the high ground, but he misses it. TenZ now out in the open, wide. Asuna with the punish, and no time left for the plant. They face it, they realize it.
Mid-control.
Yeah, and they are just being bogged. But all the util has been expended now. 100 Thieves don't really have too much left. Asuna doesn't. No flashes left available towards it. Dash forwards. Asuna still his claim to the kill here onto TenZ. Forwards. Seconds out in the open, and what is occurring right now? Reactions, repositioning, bang with the two-piece. Leave it up to pANcada. Tiniest of angles to watch. Down onto the ground. Plays low enough, but his position rapidly approached now by the 3 remaining players, and again, no time on the clock.
B, really?
Yep,
they have
rotating.
nobody coming from B main again. This is all going to be B heaven.
30 seconds
They've got a
left.
snake bite at their feet.
This hasn't been working.
It hasn't, but Asuna's not here, so they don't have that to try and bog them down. They dash into the side, and TenZ didn't feel favored for it, yet Stella, he falls. Asuna in the smoke. Looks like he wants to try and take a timing off of that one. Bang, falling. Here's the pit. Great time for it. Second coverage. It's necessary now. The plan has to go down. There is no punish. And maybe thinking about calling it quits here if you are 100 Thieves. Retaking into the pit with the operator to 2v4.
They have extraordinary wealth.
Ooh.
But I'm not sure that's going to avail them much.
Yeah, angle there by Marved. Plenty of damage done. Lovely movement. Repositions, resets it.
Relying on the conditioning that they're expecting Cryo to be over at A.
Yeah.
They just don't expect him to be playing mid.
TV to get out of there. But they want to force the issue. Shot missed. Derrek still at the back of the side here, but there's the flash forwards. TenZ. Dropped off the operator. Doc, did it connect? There it is. Reactions. Asuna, he launched himself into the fray, and he's brought down and punished because of it. And kind of missing a shot with the operator. It's gifted to him prior. Still the tour de force is there.
Spike
In
planted.
the hands of Cryo. No one's giving him a sideline. No one is giving him an angle. Danger around every single corner. Smoke fades. Into it though, bang. Already taking the space into elbow. Still watching onto the, just the shoulder or the elbow. A ridiculous shot to hit. pANcada still with the op. Stunned up into the corner. Sacy can't do a thing. Just left it up to him. With the Cosmic Divide there, this time, not making the same mistake of rushing into things. It has to be the rifle picked up, but it's being covered. Bang, towards the back. Stella just covering it, and it's fully grouped up. Trailblazer, this time, directed towards the side. Showstopper, dash forwards, up in the air. It's exchange on either side. Who knows what's going on, but TenZ does fall, and it's covered into the elbow. Holding the line, stalwart defenders, reinforcing themselves as well. Players are swarming onto the sides, and everybody is just falling. Scattered to the wind. It's left up to pANcada once more with a dog chasing right behind him. All but wrapped up for the half here. Should be looking like that 7-5.
And pANcada left in the same spot that he was in the final round of Pearl. Just knowing that game's over for this one. Having to go back and think about things. As the rest of his team looks down the wrong end of a 7-5 half. And if they couldn't do it off the back of a 9-3, what does that mean for them here? It could be completely different, of course. It's been so long since we've seen these squads. Towards A-Ramp, this time just going for a full A exec.
Yeah, straight.
There's no one home.
Into the site, completely ignoring Heaven, ramp, whatever, trying to get that plan down, but a nade sails right over the top. You have to respect it, so bang. This is the plan pulled. A lot of delay out in the open. It's just spam again.
This could get really silly over towards ramp. Cryo's got his rendezvous in a position where if he uses it, he's just going to be on top of these players.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go stupid here. Moving forwards, try and take the fight towards them. It's barreling with a player advantage. Ghosts and headshots being found. Taking the TenZ, leading it for them. Nade regains, rebound.
Look, he's on top.
Oh, he's on top! What am I watching? It's 3 kills and he might have just salvaged it.
I'm telling you, we're getting silly out here.
Leaving it to the corner. It's Asuna. He's cleaned up, but Cryo, last one left, 5 health. The gap into the smoke.
And the trademark disappears. Now they go for that same B main push I was talking about. So there's 3 players here on Sentinels. They know it's going to be an
30 seconds left. How do they fight this one? There's a pull at their feet. A Satchel's play to avoid and dodge and juke. They're vulnerable up. And there's so much damage being done. There's 100 Thieves chunked down. It's brought to the wire. They've been bogged down, playing it a little bit too slow. The weapon advantage might just be skirting away from them. Faced into the corner, the rifles, the stingers, everything at work. It's up to Stella. Damage. Angle with the operator, taking the peek, taking the ankle. Shots there, but Sacy seeks to claim a prize of his own. Shot did go wide. Second one also missing. That's a dash active, a pull to try and push them back. Nade rebounds off over the top. Sure, nobody can play up into that heaven position. You can see just how brutal this util is, but again, the shot's just not quite there still. There's that player advantage that's still kicking. For Sentinels, if they play it safe, cool, calm, and collected, slow it down a tad, they're still going to be favored.
I mean, look how much control of the map 100 Thieves have here. They can pivot in many different directions. They have the ability really to go even all the way through spawn over to B, hop down, go through vents. I mean, they have tons and tons of different options here. And this is what I mean about increasing the tempo. They still have 50 seconds to play with right now. This isn't some kind of late round hit, but they've got to use the control that they have and figure out what the best direction to go in is.
Orb gained.
So much pressure on Cryo here to just hold down Heaven on his own. Yeah, he's got to be worried about multiple
Smoke
spots.
fades, that's a wrong timing for him, but again, another shot. Just going wide, Stella! I don't know if it's a pre-fire or what, but it's just pure brilliance on display. Sacy seeks to make the most of it. Holding towards the back angle, but he's brought down and traded. Viper's orb going down. Stella close to the corner. Where does he expect it? Zekken! He's got a util kills and another nade online. Leaves it into 1v3 to white. Push back and punish.
Yeah, possibly looking to showstopper.
Zekken with a showstopper! Satchel forwards and sprayed in the air! It's not accurate. And Zekken somehow makes the most of it. How's he gotten away with that? Retreats back towards the staircase, gives up the space, and now that it's going to be scaled up on by 100 Thieves, but they've lost a player once more. Here's the pit from the high ground position. This is a weird one, isn't it? Drop down, creates a bit of an opening, tucks itself into spawn, spam from Marved. Sen have control of this one in terms of the positioning. They can swarm this one. They can spam these angles.
5v3, but into a Viper's pit is still so difficult.
And get 2v5.
I mean, surely this is enough numbers to be able to get it.
Surely, sure, with the spam angles. I mean, bang. 33 health, pushing forwards. Right through it, still alive. Stella is the active participant, and he needs to stay alive. He does do just that.
It's been so slow the whole time.
Ultimate divide.
What is that? This showstopper is just walking up mid.
Into mid, Asuna alone, but it lands anyway. Gets the target. Zekken is wondering exactly what was going on. Here's TenZ.
It's another TikTok Viper's pit.
Yeah, it's the Viper's pit. Something must be going around. TenZ is just trying to slam them as well as they're trying to take control of it. Knife still hitting. The refresh is there. Into the pit with the right clicky faces. All of them.
360 for their style points as well.
This is absurd. The pit's still up. Spike planted, of course. Smoke here. Derrek doesn't want to fire to give away his positioning. Half onto the defuse. Needs to land the flick.
In the first half here on Split.
It's explosive.
One of the first times that we see Asuna go for this double blast to attack side up this aggressively, but he's going to have to now.
Yeah.
His team needs it.
Needs to be the impetus.
Oh, it's a fake plate. towards B potentially, or a double pump. Hard to tell really what 100 Thieves are cooking here. Astra stars over towards A. The spike was in that direction.
Power of the gun.
Back to Cryo.
Out in the open, they know the Cryo's there. Jumps down, punished in the end. Zekken. He takes out 2 of them. Wants a bit more, taking a fight straight to them with the nade. Eventually fading away, but it's a 2v4 now. Play together, and it should be sailing it away. Derrek, quick reactions, snaps towards the side. Sacy meets him near sighted, into the angle, into the corner. Pre-fired. It's damage done to a multitude of targets, but it matters not. Sentinels and 100 Thieves. We are destined to go to map 3.
How could it be?
Here we go, moving forwards out into it. Asuna forward, cascade into his face. TenZ, he was playing anti-flash.
But still, Sentinels don't use that to be able to get out into the side.
Yeah.
Player advantage and play slowly, and Zekken just
huge player
swings.
advantage. It's a weird situation. Looking like it. Kill found for Bang, reposition, shut down. One left standing is Derrek. TP is noted, and that's going to be the pivot. With the spike running away, it looks like at this point, yeah, TenZ is DC. What will that mean for the ref? Winning that pistol round, despite being player down.
I got the spike.
TP play.
Yeah. Asuna going through that. He does have his gate crasher back A pipes.
What a reaction! Dodging a flash, adjusting the aim. Crowd still finds one. Eventually traded though. Asuna now pushing forwards here. It's going to keep them guessing as to whether or not he is there, but no, it's watched. Not getting away with it, is he?
No. And you would think that he would just be looking to tuck into that spot. Had a gate crash to be able to escape potentially, but I mean, again, this is an eco round where 100 Thieves are only bringing classics into it.
Yeah.
So you're not expecting them to find too much value here.
One undone spot. Diligence from Sentinels. Very cautious in terms of their approach. Not giving anything away. Will this corner get cleared? There's no way. Close into it. Stuns up. The classic does do the job. 65 health.
And Sentinels, they don't even try and help. Instead, just reacting up B long.
Yeah. It's a high-low setup here. TP is going to be heard. Footsteps as well. It's a clone taken care of. Nades. Bang is taken out. Drop down at his feet. Derrek doesn't spot the head. TenZ
30 seconds
cleans that
left.
one up. Again, it's Bulldogs in. Lots of value. Exchange of hands here.
Spike planted.
Beautiful crosshair placement. Takes out TenZ, but still has a lot more to deal with. High tide. Comes across, isolates the fight. I believe Zekken's still posted up on the high ground angle, so will he see him cross? Doesn't look it.
And you can also silently drop here.
Yeah.
That's what makes this high tide so good.
Sender going to be guessing over the top. That is the Bulldog at play.
So winnable.
And very winnable at that. 77 health. Stella with the cove. Pushing forward. Spots it. Anticipating it. A push forwards into the play over the top as well. Using the cove against him. Sacy. There has to be an attempt to stick now. Stella left guessing. And it's a gamble here. Hunter for the kill. Will get it. Damage certainly done. Obfuscation in terms of Util being used. Close corners cleared though. Decoy sent forward. Sent flying. TenZ. Takes away 2 of them just like that.
Raw mechanics. Marved is back up against the door.
Yeah, he does not expect it. It's that prior work that was put in. And there's the timing. There's a strike. There's no indicator. Only the door opening up from the flash. You just don't expect it. TP to get your way out of there.
And Asuna can still leave hookah with the presence of that trademark. Now, TenZ has his ult online. Is he going to be able to do anything with this in terms of scouting and just trying to make some space, grab some info for the rest of the team? But the only player he'll even be able to spot, I think, is Stella. Oh, just grabs a bit of info there on Asuna too. They're going to realize that the plant is capable.
Looks like he wants to try and go for it, just pinging it out. Wow. Just spamming onto the positions wherever he'd...
Yeah.
Using the pings.
I mean, I like that, but I also think Stella needs to be aware that that kind of play can happen.
Cryo now on the flank, but as the Seeker latches onto him, TenZ is feeling it.
What a major round from TenZ.
Yeah.
Just him alone with a clone, takes shower control.
Single-handedly opens it up.
Yeah, wins 2 duels. Bang was scared to try and trade the kill onto Derrek. And TenZ split it up into 2 1v1s. Uses his ult to be able to get another pick. He's just torn him apart. And won a bonus that looks like it might be the first nail in the coffin for 100 Thieves.
Positions being swarmed. gonna try and take this gun away because there's that full invest
to come through. And instead, it doesn't look like they're particularly set up for it. They're going to go through the teleport, see if they can crunch the controllers from behind.
Still committing onto us. TP forwards onto the side towards the back of it. Stella is here. Not cleared out, but finally, there it is. There's the trade. Cryo with the TP. Fight of his own that he does win out, and he's gained control of hookah for them. Spike finally planted. Re-clearance now into elbow. You can see that flash play. Used in kind, pound for pound. Back in the side, going to be watched for Derrek. His shot. He knows the back horse is compromised now. Diffuse side of stick, weapon in the hands of Derrek. Is he going to win it? Not quite. Zekken peeks the angle. Diffuses, stop the Cryo!
About it. There could be 4 players ready to collect Sam.
Throws the game plan into disarray. It's a bit of a team flash. Reckoning. As soon as the signs of life, Showstopper to try and squeeze through the back of Showers, but nobody is present. Orbital strike. Denying it. With 30 seconds left, a lot of tools are being used. Kitchen sink. Chucked at it to try and deny that plant. Sacy making another go of it. There's the molly. Another line of it, but it has to stick it this time, taking so much damage across the board. TenZ and Sacy lucky to get out with their lives. Marv, fully blinded up. Close to bench. Can he get a kill? Yes, he can. Maybe a little bit more. Still alive. There's the ult. Clearing through towards the back. There's a bit of breathing room. Attempting to lamps here. Fight's being taken. Asuna winning the 1. The spray down not landing. That's Asuna with 2. But still a 2v3.
And Marved has molly for the spike. This one isn't winnable. 100 Thieves are going to have to give it up.
Yeah.
And 100 Thieves there just gave up a lot of control towards A. They did not have backside, weren't able to, you know, stop Sen from taking those aggressive peaks. And they had to...
Still watching, not baited by it. Oh, he wants a little bit more! TenZ! He's on fire! It's unorthodox at the angle, and he lands those shots.
Launching smoke.
The Seekers also letting 100 Thieves know that there's still players over towards B. It gives Sentinels the perfect timing to commit to A.
Only laid down though. Trying to stunt this push as it's coming through. Double satchel play into lamps. Be contained for them. Back with the reposition. They still have that Showers control. Ready with a flash this time. Will there be that follow-up? TP's all over the place. What's occurring? Flashes into the back of it. Sen want to try and fight for the back of the site, and they succeed. Just 2 left alive. Asuna, I believe, used the gate crash to get out of there in the midst of all of it as well. Derrek finding the first, but
clashing market.
Is there really that danger in this with Asuna falling? It's less likely. Good awareness from pANcada.
Yeah, Derrek's in a rough position here.
Target's facing him. Trailblazer needs to be broken. Has the TP. Backs away. Not doing damage to him though, and here we go. Ult online for TenZ, picking out these players. Decoy inside the smoke, shorty in his hands. Looking to make the most of it. Disengages though, right back to it inside the smoke. It's Stella. Really taken off. Taken out Zekken.
And this is one of the best situations 100 Thieves have had for the retake. They actually control backside and they've got a player advantage. And what is that pit? I mean, that is...
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there.
The world's most limp pit.
It's just tiny. Either a lineup messing up or what, I'm not too sure. Asuna moving around here. Inside the ult, getting body blocked, trying to pick out these players as well. Dimensional drift, what is going on? What is occurring? Stella, he's sticking him out. Half of the diffuser kills, not letting pANcada has 2. It's up to Stella, but he's low. Players drop down, has to react in time. No easy angle, no clean shot. Half on it once more. A tap to try and bait the shot. 6 bullets, it's spammed it. Paving away as well. To send 100 Thieves home. Get a string of rounds out from 100 Thieves here to stand a chance. Lots of chances still, yet. Want to fight over. Be long control pretty heavily. Flash play around the side. Derrek wasn't really favored there. It's being faced. Asuna high ground angle. Finds 2. Bang's got his back. The crossfire set up enough to just dismantle that attempt.
Much more aggressive. Much more investment in terms of how they were fighting over B long. And this time Sentinels went for it instead of just prodding there and disengaging.
Despair.
Cryo's looking to take an early fight. Back up. TenZ wins the kill again.
Does he do this, man? He's single-handedly controlling Showers.
So consistent. Doesn't matter who faces him, he's winning the duel every time.
Yeah.
This is a player that was only winning just over a quarter of his first duels in the regular season.
He's on point with it. Got the lineups. Flash over the top. Did not connect. It's just a white face. And a fight taken. Asuna is happy for it.
I love the tech, but that one didn't quite work as intended.
Molly laid down as a flash to try and push forwards.
What movement.
Yeah. Asuna, I believe, tried to set that one up. There's a volley at your feet, Asuna. You are in danger, son. Cooked to a crisp. And everything's fallen to pieces.
Do you believe in curses? Because that looks like the only thing that can save 100 Thieves at this point.
These players grouped up towards B. Last chance for another round into the bell of 100 Thieves here. Sentinels would love a 10-2, and well, it's just carnage on display. Ult's rattled off. TenZ behind him with a shorty. And another on display.
Another attacking first kill.
Asuna's time to shine. The ult laid down with the Reckoning as well. What's he looking for? Some form of repositioning. Notifies his team, all grouped up onto the site. How do they want to try and play this? Flash. No follow-up, no push forwards, over the strike. Stella, he's running for his life, but no. Once more, brought down, cooked to a crisp, left up to Asuna, fully blinded. Out.
Defense side, different gate crash position. A bait. Looking out to see if they can showers crunch, but instantly TenZ returns back to the action on B.
Smoke's dropped down. Not going to be pushing back any of these players, 100 Thieves. Looking to try and get something done here. Flash pushing them back, enough to get that plant down and online. They have side control, but they are surrounded. They gave up Octagon. They don't have control of B long at all. In the middle of all of this, and Sacy debating whether he wanted to pull the flash out. They're contacting themselves in. They want to try and take the fights up straight up with the pistols. They meet the match. It's Cryo and Asuna. They're the ones who are taking names off the list. Kill feed filling up with red.
They are going to need to do this over and over and over again.
Nothing to do with it. What does TenZ want to go for? It's a double pop flash play round the corner. And Stella jumping into the wall.
Lovely flash.
Stun connecting here. Coverage once more.
That's so rough.
Bang. Under the rifle. Everyone else backing away here. Spike now making its way over towards A. That's the space that was gained by Cryo just lurking.
Yeah, without the Viper wall as well. Right, so it's more dangerous for Cryo than it would be otherwise with a different composition. But he's gotten very deep. He's unaware, though, I think, of Marved in showers.
And wow!
And loses the duel.
Just insane awareness from zekken. Showers control still not theirs. Spike planted. Leaves it up to Derrek and Bang. You need a miracle. Look at the coordination. It's all paying off. Attempt now towards showers. Flash. The showers crunch as well. They're exchanging fire right through the smoke. You see, it's a trailblazer to set it up. Beautiful again. It's TenZ ripping them to pieces.
The first game of LCQ.
Forming under pressure. Flexibility on show.
1 round left.
That's it. 100 Thieves will need to get it over the line, but for Sentinels, they can feel it. Momentum's behind them. Pushing forwards now into the back here. TenZ inside the TP. Cryo! Right through the smoke. Shorty in his hands, punishes it and shuts it down. Maybe that can be the win condition. Asuna to the back of the site. Trying to spot out these players. One more foul, so he knows that there's 2 towards the back.
No spam, though. No attempt from the rest of his team to try and actually follow up on the dimensional drift.
Really quiet there. Cryo tour de force, open angle, top side of bench, rifle on display, and it is just pure precision on for the ace, and why not?
We're going to look back on this round. But it's possible that Cryo's just gotten away with a consolation prize. Yeah, only hindsight is going to tell us.
We'll do that 8 more times. Interesting tech. Could have led to something here. Trailblazer close to the corner. That's a stun. In the wall just in case there is a flash there. Line it up. It's Cryo. Wins that first opening. That's definitely being exchanged.
Maybe he is going to ace 7 times in a row.
Yeah, might have to be likely here. Full evacuation. TPs across the board. Moving away.
Into the raise op.
In the middle of all that chaos as well, there was a gate crash from Asuna. He's going to be trying to backstab and late lurk all the way through and around here. Snakebite. Down and out. zekken's here. Misses it. Shot doesn't land. He's weak. Nade has to sail over the top with just the operator in his hands. Is he going to be pushed and pressured?
Asuna?
Reclearance just yet, and yeah, it's that gate crash prior in the middle of all of that chaos. It's zekken still locking it down and holding it down. And there needs to be a payoff with this flank timing. It could end just like this. zekken is a menace. Showstopper sails through. Asuna, can you do it? Can you do it with the spray down? It's 2 claimed. Spike still planted. TenZ with the ult. Time ticking away and ticking down at that. 100 Thieves need that clean conversion.
Rendezvous.
Launching smoke.
Just a fake like you could be putting pressure. It ties 3 of the players from Sentinels over towards B just to try and anchor this one. They don't have showers control. Nade of the feed here. Asuna almost going down.
You have to deal with Marved.
It's brought down so damn low. Orbital strike with Marv still alive, still active. Seekers.
He's got reinforcements now too.
Yeah. They know the sight line's clear. Nobody can get this spike down. TP this time. Is it going to be for real?
Nope.
Control is theirs.
It's another fake.
Another fake, trying to bait rotations, but they're not giving it up.
Because the thing is, Sentinels know there was more than 2 players committed. They hear 2 TP noises.
It's all on Stellar. High tides from behind. He reveals his position by doing that, just to try and cut up the angle. Zekken brings down behind him while he's doing it, and it all crumbles. It's turned just like that. Orbital strike, 30 seconds left. Derrek does claim one, but it's a 2v4 to stay alive. With Sentinels in the driving seat. 20 seconds left. It's a pivot once more. And here's the backbreaker, pANcada. Again, lone defender, TP's behind them. No one clearing it. Derrek wins the trade out, but he's swarmed.
10 seconds left.
Everyone on his angle. 8 seconds left. It's impossible. It's not probable. And Sentinels are...
What a big win to try and generate some momentum here in LCQ. Taking down a rival.